In the furnace. Now, if you take that brass and burn it in a furnace, it's gonna be a dark brown. So the Lord had more of a dark complexion. So that's another strike. That's another strike on this guy, man, because they want to tell you that he's got this long, stringy hair with blue eyes, talking like this, like a gay person. And then they want to tell you that he was light-skinned. That's strike 3. Why would they lie about that image? Because because they're the devil, man. They're deceivers. They're been set up to deceive you. Okay? Absolutely. But he's not white. That's another deception. The reason why he calls himself, that's why we say so-called white. Because really he's red. He's a red man. When he laughs, what happens? When he gets sunburned, what happens? You slap the shit out of him, what happens? That's right, he a red man. That's why in the Bible his name is Esau. Somebody give me the Jacob and Esau. That's a real image. That's yeah, man. Well, that's not his image, but that's just kind of a depiction. It's just kind of like what kind of he would look like. We're not saying that that's in the Hebrew how you say his name is Yahweh. We're not saying that that's who the world calls Jesus Christ Yahweh. We're just saying it would be more like that. That's more truthful because it follows the scriptures. You understand? His actual features in himself, you know, they didn't take photos. They didn't have, you know, they didn't have iPods back then. You know what I'm saying? All right, so iPads or whatever. So Esau is really the line of what you see these so-called white people walking around, man. They stem from the biblical Edomites. That's right. All right. That was the brother of our people, Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel in the Bible. The word Israel means he is a prince of the power. That's who we descend from. When you look up this word Esau, it means wasted away his heat. Because when he was born, his father Isaac was like, you don't look right. Why? Because he came out all pasty. Because everybody on the earth was black. Black people, man, dark-skinned people, different variations of brown. Maybe a little light-skinned. You know what I'm saying? Because King David was known for being light-skinned. You know what I'm saying? So we have light-skinned people, but you don't get no black people out of white people. You can get white people out of black people. There's many. You can go on YouTube and find a white-looking baby. You know what I'm saying? Coming out. Even my son is real fair complexion. You know, he real fair complexion. I will pull up a picture so you can see him. All right, but they lied about that image. Esau means wasted away, man, because his blood shows forth through his skin. That's why he's red. That's why his nation is called Edom. Edom means red. It means red, man. So that's his real name. He calls himself white because why? White is seen as pure. White is seen as clean. White is seen as holy. So he placed that name upon himself and he put the name black upon us. Why? Because black is seen as dark. Black is seen as evil. Black is seen as negative, as the brother said. But we ain't black, we brown. You see what I'm saying? Because why are we brown? Because we come from the earth, like it says in Genesis, the 1st and 2nd chapters, man. We come from the earth, man. Adama, right? Go ahead, bring this out.
This is Daniel 10:5. Then I lift up mine eyes and look, and behold, a certain man.
So this is Daniel, and the Most High gave him a vision. Read.
And a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz.
So he had fine gold of Uphaz. He had a bad garment on. Read.
His body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning.
Yeah, because his face shines. The scriptures say that a man given wisdom shall make his face shine.
That's right.
Like that, right? Yeah, wisdom make a man's face shine, because the Most High power is full of complete knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Go ahead.
Right. And his eyes as lamps of fire.
Go ahead.
And his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass. And the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude.
And his voice of his words like the voice of a multitude. He had a deep, manly, loud, volume, heavy, loud voice. How you think
lions have loud?
That's why they call it, you know, that's exactly right.
He's called the Lion of Judah.
But that's another thing they lie about.
They say it's more like a roaring lion.
It's loud. It was loud. Because there's a story in the scriptures of the Lord speaking to thousands of people in a boat off the coast.
Right.
So how they all gonna hear him if he's talking like this?
Jesus Christ.
Well, you know, they put all of those movies out and portray him as thou That's not the image of. First of all, he didn't speak the Old English. That was just the language it was translated into. He spoke Hebrew, and he was a manly man.
That's right.
And there's no way the greatest man on the planet Earth could be a white man.
No.
Who's the best at everything right now? These people, man, on this sign, man.
Right.
All right. So he, the greatest man on the planet Earth. No so-called white man could have went on the cross like that for his nation, man.
That's right. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. So
Knowledge today, man.
say what?
Knowledge today.
Yeah, man. But we didn't do it, man. It all comes from the words of the Heavenly Father, man. But just to show you. Go ahead, bring it out.
Matthew chapter 13, verse 1. The same day went Yahushua out of the house and sat by the seaside.
Yep.
And great multitudes were gathered together
Now, when
unto
he
him.
says Yahushua, that's referring to who the world calls Jesus Christ. And it said he sat by the seaside. Read.
And great multitudes were gathered together unto him.
And great multitudes were gathered together unto him. Right? Read.
So that he went into a ship and sat. And the whole multitude stood on the shore.
And the whole multitude stood on the shore while he was out in the sea. Read.
And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, behold, well, that's going to.
Yeah, and he spake many things to them. So he had to have a loud, booming voice in order for them to understand, right? Exactly. That's exactly right. So there's many misconceptions. There's many misconceptions about who the world calls Jesus Christ, man. Why? Because the devil is ruling the world, and he's completely enveloped the earth in wickedness and lies, man. He's lied about everything.
Everything.
He's lied about everything. What's that? Blood.
Well, you can go read about Casanova, man, who's supposed to be the greatest lover. Now, all of his friends described him as a man of dark African tint. But then you look at the picture on Wikipedia, it's a white man. And he's just a devil, man. He's a liar, man.
Yep.
Everything he does is a lie, man. Everything he teaches you is a lie.
That's why he got all the when you go to a restaurant and you want to have a fine meal, he don't give you top shelf meats and fruits and vegetables. He tells you that lobster and shrimp is a delicacy. You spending all this money on bottom feeders. Now lobster is the roach of the sea. A shrimp is a roach of the ocean, man.
Crab.
A crab is a goddamn beetle. No, it's worse than that, man. You ain't supposed to be eating that stuff. The Bible tells you about what you're supposed to eat. You ain't supposed to eat no pork. You ain't supposed to be eating no lobster. You ain't supposed to be eating no catfish. Alright? Why? These are bottom feeders. Those were meant to clean the pond. The catfish is down there at the bottom because he's cleaning the lake. He eating doo-doo and dirt. If you eat that, if you vacuum your room, are you gonna open up the vacuum and eat the chips out of it? That's nasty, right? So why would you eat a catfish?
Right. And who do that stuff affect the most?
Right?
These people.
Why you think our people ankles be all swollen up? Why they teeth falling all out? Why the black woman can't grow her hair? Because of what we eat. Because we unhealthy, man. Because we're not eating lawfully. See, all the things, the whole way of life has been turned upside down in this place.
Like people, that's why people turn vegans and all that other stuff like that.
Turn to what?
Vegans.
Vegans. Yeah. Well, a vegan diet, is just based off just raw fruits and vegetables. But there's nothing wrong with eating meat. You can eat meat. You can eat lamb. You can eat chicken. You can eat turkey. You can eat beef.
It's better than
You can eat a red snapper, salmon, tilapia, sea bass.
But the majority of your diet should be an alkaline-based diet, plant-based diet.
Plant-based, that's right. That's right, man.
Because our people basically is a movement of our people coming back to this vegan and vegetarian thing because they see that it ain't working. The way that they live in it ain't working. They gotta do something.
Yeah, a pig is the vacuum of the land. That's all pigs do is eat the body. You ain't supposed to eat no pig.
They don't sweat.
You ain't supposed to eat no pig. That's why our people have heart disease, man. Why you think the so-called white man made you eat the pig, man? That's why you got high blood pressure, high cholesterol, gout, eating all these abominable foods, man. Isaiah the 24:7. You got something? What you bring out? Okay, bring that out.
Revelation Revelations chapter 12, verse 15.
Go ahead.
And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman.
It says, and the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood. What does that water as a flood represent? It represents his lies, man. All right? It represents lies, man. And the woman represents the nation of Israel. Who's the nation of Israel? The nation of Israel consists chiefly so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? Go ahead.
That he might cause her to be carried away of the flood.
And we've been carried away, man. That's why we're relegated. That's why you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans look the way you do. Because it's 2014. It's 2014. You got Google. You got all these search engines, and people still think that this is the image of the Lord. Right. That don't make no sense, man. How you gonna be on the World Wide Web and you still believe that that's the image of the Lord? Yeah. You should be ashamed of yourself, man. That's right. Do some research, man. Stop believing everything that people tell you and do some research. You got people that's grown, 30, 40 years old, still putting up Christmas trees. The Christmas tree is condemned in the Bible.
That's right.
It's specifically talked about. Don't do that.
Yep.
But our people don't research.
They want to blend in with.
Oh, y'all like Christmas? That's your favorite holiday, ain't it?
Yeah.
And that's why it's one of the most wicked holidays.
Now,
because our people were carried away as a flood, man.
Yep.
Our people were carried away with lies. You've been indoctrinated with lies since you was a kid. That's why you got people that actually think a bunny can lay eggs because of Easter. Yep. Where's that in the Bible? It's not in there, man. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's paganism.
Yep.
Okay?
That's what holy day means, a holy day.
Yep.
That's their holy day. The scriptures give us our holy days, man. Our holidays, man.
Read. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain. And for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, one cutteth a tree out of the forest. Back in the now you can go to Walmart and buy a fake plastic tree. But back in the day you go cut a tree down, read. The work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. Then you put the little silver and gold, and now you put candy canes on it. You deck it, make it all shiny, put lights on it, read. They fasten it with nails and hammer it.
Hey, could you not tell us, please?
That it move not.
You can
and
the
they fasten it down so it can stand upright. You can put it in your house. Now they have a tripod for your Christmas tree. That's how you fasten it down. Go ahead. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born because they cannot go. It says they must needs be born. What does that mean? It means that you have to put life into that tree. You have to put life into that image. Oh, Christmas time. They've been planted at so deeply embedded in your mind. When it gets December, you just, I just love Christmas. Christmas time. It must needs be born because it's a lie. There's no truth to it. So they have to push those commercials. They have to push those movies. They have to push that fake doctrine to make you believe in it so you can give life to it. Now you're scrambling around with your last $30 trying to think about your auntie that you don't like, what you're going to buy her.
Right, and then you've totally turned your back on the actual laws, your holy days, like the Passover.
Yep.
You tell a so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, I'm celebrating the Passover today, they'll laugh at you.
Yep.
But they'll take Christmas as something that's so great and holy, but it ain't nowhere in the Bible, man.
Yep.
It's a lie.
It's a lie, man. So you have to make that. So the Most High puts it in a position of where now you know the truth about Christmas. It's on you now. It's on you now. You still holding hands and singing and drinking eggnog and all into the Christmas spirit. You being wicked, man. You being wicked. Yep. Okay. It's time for you, for the men of our people to stand up for something. Okay. Yeah, about how because of the breaking of the law.
Okay. Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away.
Yep.
The world languisheth and fadeth away.
Go ahead.
The haughty people of the earth do languish. And you see that now, man. If you a spiritual man or you a guy with any type of sense, you can see that the earth is